Hello everybody, welcome to the channel and welcome to the today's video, which will be this is basically the turnaround from the previous flight that we did, which was the departing flight from Macau to Beijing, and now we are in Beijing doing the turnaround. We offloaded everybody and now we finished our catering, just refueling the plane and loading up the passengers and the bags and everything. So yeah, there I do see that there are controllers controlling the Macau area with Beijing, Hong Kong and Macau basically. Hopefully they'll be around. This flight is gonna take over almost like 3 hours or so. So I'm not holding my breath honestly that they would be there for that long. But if they're there, that would be nice. But if not, it's fine. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's start setting this flight up. All right. So while the stuff gets ready, I found an interesting thing today. Apparently, the runway I landed in is not an operational runway. 16 is not a runway in Macau that you can land on. Apparently, it's only the only runway you can use is 34. You can never use 16. So I mean, if you want to land, you're gonna have to do the very like even if it's tailwind, you gotta just go within the limits of what you can land. Otherwise, you just don't fly there. It's so weird, man. Because unfortunately, I did this flight today, and there was a controller on, and I saw that the ATIS was only 34, and I asked him once I landed, I asked him in the messages, I'm like, why isn't runway this one, runway 16? He says runway 34 is the only operational runway. I guess that's what he meant to say. He said runway 34 operational. He was not that good in English. Writing English. His spoken English was very nice, but the written one was lacking. So Falcon is this is how it is all the time. He's like, not sure. So I don't even know where he got that information that this is the only runway operational, but that's what I got from him, and that's what I think. And I watched it like a couple of flights on Flight Radar. Flight Radar. Seems like they always land on the 34. I don't think that our nav is actually, I don't know if it's a real thing or it's not. Runway 16, I have no idea honestly, but I think they only use ILS runway 34, so yeah, is what it is. What's happening here? What is going on? What is it waiting for? Can you push back? Nose right to left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 1.
Ladies and
break.
If you hear brace, brace.
Accept.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Okay, I think now, yeah, engine 1 available, starting engine 2.
Behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling. Fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a
Okay.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
armrests
That's 2.
window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
Okay. Flight controls check. Pull up,
Unlocking gear.
pull down. Neutral. Left. Right. Neutral.
Tow truck disconnected.
Other.
Bypass pin removed. Left is
Left.
clear. Right is clear.
Right. Neutral. Okay, there's the pin. And the wave. So wait till she's clear, and then we can start taxiing. This way. I always set this like this, so that I have like a zoom in kind of thing, you know? Sometimes I don't see the writings here, so I just zoom in. Oh. Clear on the left and clear on the right. Start taxiing to the runway.
Fuck your kill this beat, bitch.
Approaching 18 left.
Beijing traffic, Air Macau 1, lining up and taking off runway 18 left. Macau traffic, Beijing traffic.
On runway 18 left.
Cable, take off. Manflex 57, SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Press set. Something knots. E1. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. Land thrust. Flaps 1. Back 1 on. Back 2 on. Everything looks nice. Very beautiful. Yeah, and flaps up. This one happened automatically, by the way, guys. I did not do this. It will reach a certain speed, and you saw the red line just go up on the speed, on the speed indicating the indicated speed. Like it just, you saw the red line when it was at a certain place, then it just moved up a little bit. So this happens when you're accelerating, and you have not. And I'm still on flaps 1 speed, so it will retract these flaps and leave the slats down until I put flap 0. So it will not go up. These will not automatically go up. I have to do it myself. It's cool. And in the A321s and the A320 family, basically, when you're going to land, when you go to flaps 1, only the leading edges will come out. So basically only these the slats will come out. The flaps will not come out. Flap 1 will not come out. And then when you go to flap 2, it will extend and, you know, continue normally. In the A350, it's not like that. In the A350, while you're decreasing your speed, you'll first have the leading edges come out. Where's the slats? You're only on flaps 1, huh? I did not touch flaps 2 yet. And then if you leave it and it continues to descend, it continues to, like, the speed continues to fall, then automatically the flaps are gonna extend to flaps 1, which is quite cool. I've noticed that in when I was doing my flights, I noticed it happen, but I don't think I ever mentioned it in the series. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm mentioning it in a A320 series, in 21 series. Sorry. So yeah, it is what it is.
Fuck your kill this beat, bitch.
plastic. Quite bumpy on the approach here. And good to go. This cloud is obscuring our vision, but should be fine. Fully configured for landing. Started recording. 2000 checked. And runway is in sight. Let's hand fly this thing. Airplane. Checked.
Approaching 3, 4.
Front. Checked. Stable.
Above. 200. Minimum
Continue.
100.
Flight slow.
40. 20. Retard. 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 Retard.
What is that? Reverse green. I did reverse.
1,200 meters remaining. 900 remaining.
It's not working.
600 remaining.
That's weird. Very weird.
300
Anyway,
remaining.
braking. Knots. Okay, clean up. Macau ground, Air Macau 1, vacated runway. Macau ground. Okay. shut down. Hmm.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
Two still dropping. We need N2 to go down to 10%. Then we will be able to see here. Yeah, wait, it's actually going above 10%. Oh, there it is, 10%. Okay. We can't turn off the beacon until lower than 10%, just to make sure everybody's gonna be safe. So we shouldn't be this key. Takes off. Okay, just keep the videos. 3 degrees. You can still do a nice turnaround with this. I'll just keep it on this. Keep an eye on it. Welcome back to Macau, everybody. Honestly, guys, I wish I had the previous recording so much better, honestly. But from now on, what I'm gonna do is like, or what I was trying to do is I was like pausing the recording until like gonna do the approach, but I got so busy during the approach I completely forgot to press the resume button for the recording. So I ended up not having that recording. So I redid the flight, but by the time I redid it, it's already like 8 p.m. here, and all the controllers in this region are offline. So yeah, it's sad, but it's fine. And that's not the sad part for me. The sad part is I couldn't show you guys the 9 knot tailwind I had to land in last time. That was quite exciting, honestly. And yeah, the controller told me that time is that how you only land on this one runway, runway 34. That's the only runway that's operational. You don't land on the other side. And I did check with flight radar info, because the wind was still the same like during most of the day. So it's either they will like land in a tailwind, or they will just not land at all. They will wait until until the weather is fine, then they will land here. So yeah, I mean, this is a interesting airport, quite interesting, honestly. And yeah, I don't think there's way too many flights that actually land directly here. It's just a few planes here and there, not that abundance of them. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But also, like, after this one, I'll see what I'm going to be doing, what kind of flights I'm going to be doing here. But I think we are going to, like, we have another 2 more flights to do for this series. So I think to close up the week with. So yeah, I'll see what I'm going to be doing after that. But yeah, actually, I like Macau, honestly. Like, the approach itself is so cool. And you guys saw in the previous episode when we were taking off how there's like limitations on like the SIDS. Really have a nice flight around the island, before you have to go ahead and just climb to your cruise. So it's nice. It's very nice. I'm really liking this series. Unfortunately, I don't think there's gonna be much that we can do from here, but it's still a nice airport, honestly. Really worth it. So yeah. The only sad thing about this is that the jetways don't work. I'm so disappointed in that. But that's, I think, the 2024 problem. I think if I would start this in 2020, I think it will work. Just a 24 issue. So yeah, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hope you guys have a wonderful time. and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.